Hey there, YouTube. Today we are exploring the arms of the father in Alexander. I personally do not think he'd be very good at giving hugs because well, he's made of metal. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please give me a subscription and a like down below. I'm really excited to keep growing this channel for you guys. Anyway, hope you enjoy. Oh, this morning I made a miso ramen from scratch for dinner tonight, so I could have it all taken care of before I streamed. I made a nice big hearty broth of mushroom and tofu. Oh my gosh. Got ourselves a problem today, but don't worry, the chief has a plan. Speaking of whom, chief, over there. Never had ramen before. Interesting. Don't buy just packets of it because it's bullshit. It's like buying, how to phrase it. It's like getting a freezer meal, basically. It's just a shitty version of something good. Definitely, if there's like a ramen shop around you, I recommend it. Tonkatsu is my favorite because it's like a pork broth. So good. Be back in 5 hours since you'll still be streaming. Well, maybe. God, 5 hours from now, that's 12 p.m. Well, hopefully I won't have to see you then, Shield, but if I do, have a good time. Easily? Oh, yuck. Oh, yuck. Speaking of whom, Chief, over here. There's no way that these raids are this long. Really? All precedent correct, I see. Good. Something has been nagging at me for a while, Talal. I finally realized what it is. It concerns the communications Wedge intercepted. 1 a.m. for you? Gotcha. Lions raids alone will take 3 hours to do the story? Oh no, my heart. I made too big of a promise. So, we know the Illuminati have managed to establish a base inside the Colossus. I mean, they also have found a way to pierce the magic barrier. Assuming that's the case, why do they have to use only hatch which the barrier doesn't protect? And why go to the trouble of sending coded messages on how to unlock it? The answer? Spies. I believe the Illuminati have an agent outside the Colossus, most likely in Idleshire itself, who is using the hatch as the back door. Now, this agent will know we've broken the code, and the hatch is constantly watched, so we won't have been able to use it for some time. As such, he'll doubtless be desperate to re-establish contact with the inside. That's why I've cleared the area of the Giant's Hand. All we need to do now is watch and wait, and follow whoever makes a dash for the hatch. Why is my chair shaking like that? Because I drank an energy drink, and I'm jiggling my leg because I have caffeine in my body. Is it hard to make ramen? It's not hard to make it. It's hard to learn how to make it well. I've made it a bunch. I'm still only decent at it. I do a vegetable broth ramen. I can send you the recipe nest if you remind me, because I have a nice recipe for it. It's a chicken ramen recipe, but I substitute tofu instead, just because I like having a nice vegetable ramen when I have it. It usually takes me about an hour and a half to make it. A lot of that is like letting it simmer and boil, though, so you're not just like, standing at the stove. Chief, Lindbergh called for red bricks. He says Brayflox went inside, but she can't be. No, it must have been an impersonator. Chief, whoever you met earlier was a spy. Quick, you've got to get after her. Love to cook? Ramen is glorified noodle soup. Fair. It is definitely glorified, but it is really delicious. The difference with the ramen is how it's cooked and how it's made. It's like flash fried noodle that's I can't remember. There's like a whole like different process for making the ramen noodle, and that's why it's called ramen. Iodized? I guess. So the noodle itself is different from what like a regular noodle soup would have in it. A little like chili sometime too. A lot of people have some very big opinions on how chili should be done. I personally think beans should be in chili, which I could get crucified for saying. Not making me hungry. But streamer man, didn't you start by talking about food? Yeah. But I'm the streamer man. I get to blame chat for things. Come on. Use 3 kinds? I usually do pinto and black. What beans do you use? I can't think of what third chili would go in it. What third bean would go in the chili. Run away! Oh, just chili beans. I mean, that would make sense. Your man don't blame chat, blame women. You see, my wife is right over there. She's like a room away. I mean, granted, she has headphones in, but... Actually, I don't even know what she's doing over there. She beat Pokemon Arceus 100% earlier, so I don't even know what she's playing. Oh, you're just vibing? Oh, no, so you could hear me. Jesus. Clay Claw. I will say, sometimes the naming of enemies is a little bit bunk. They don't have the best names. So, see, I'm just kind of confused, because, like, this is a primal that they summoned. Why does it have, like, animals inside of it? Maybe I'm missing some subtext here, like, this existed and they made it start working by believing it was a primal? That could be it. My opinion about Pokemon? I like the concept of Pokemon. I think Game Freak is not a very good company, and they do not utilize the franchise very well. I haven't particularly enjoyed a Pokemon game in a long time, unless I'm doing a challenge run of it. So, Alexander gets explained later on, no worries, good, because I'm very confused. So, I enjoy Pokemon to an extent, but not enough to play every new release as it comes out. Yo, parkour! Living Liquid. This is just a dude. This is just a dude, man. Alright, so I imagine we're going to have to, like, protect ourselves from being knocked out at this stage at some point because there's electricity around. What I'm really looking forward to is eventually allowing people to go on different data centers to at least hang out with their friends. Because then I can actually play with my chat. Because I barely have anyone who's on Aether in chat. Queue time is so long. Yeah, it gets to be a little rough as a DPS sometimes. I mean, you can always use your class to level up as a healer too. Because it uses the same gear. Really know nothing about Pokemon other than Vaporeon is the most compatible Pokemon for breeding with humans. Yep, that's what I know. Okay. Oh, we changing forms? Okay, now you're just a hand. Scholar levels the summoner. Yeah, that's right. So you can just like pop over to healing. What? No, stop! What? I don't know why I got hit. But I did, and I have to live with the consequences of that fact. Which is that I get flamed by chat for fucking up a mechanic. You just don't like playing support? Fair. That is true, though, Ness. It might be good to try healing in this because you're basically playing a damage dealer. I know Sage is supposed to be like DPS, but you're actually a healer, because you pick a target to heal. Oh God, ew. And then if you do damage, you heal that target. If someone acts up, you make them beg for help. Gear lubricant. I imagine we need to kill those things before they get to the edge. Oh god, I hit C by accident. Oh no. Piston lubricant. Look at you. Oh, a little dude with a gross tongue. Oh god, what does minus mean? Yeah, tethers usually mean you need to break them. I might have done that wrong. To be the main reviver, nice. So is this like a phase or something? Can we get to like actually hitting you? Oh, you're invulnerable. I mean, hey, if you got the res, then you got the res. That just means you're important. So these are like the raids. These are kind of just like shitty dungeons. Like a lot of these aren't very good. I don't know what that means. Six-second cast time without Swift. Yeah, I mean, it's important to know the abilities. I'm not sure you guys saw, but over in the corner, there was like a Little Bo Peep cosplayer. Nice! Finally got a party. You've been waiting forever for that, holy moly. Kitty cat. I love that he just has his cat. Like this is the best thing ever. When I finally kill him, do I get to take his cat? I'm gonna be that cat, my cat.
Pshh, Gabi found it. Good. Knowing's a missing piece are with Illuminati.
Me really say as a healer, sometimes don't res DPS because I just aren't relevant to preventing a wipe. Fair. Ah, one of you fuckers died, whatever. Yo, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Gabi did well indeed.
Come on, you didn't need to kill him. This is how you treat those who please you.
Pshh. Now his realm in chaos. Broken. Machine with too many parts. But Illuminati plan needs one thing. Missing piece to bring world order. Give world harmony. Make world perfect.
Heartless. I mean, sometimes DPS deserve it. They just stand still and they don't move out of attacks. And what of those who don't fit your vision of perfection? How many must die to pay for your utopia? Don't you see? You summoned a goddamn primal! It will devour the eighth of every land you visit, until Hydaelyn and everything on it is dead.
Inside fortress of Illuminati, chosen will live on. If inferior on outside die for progress, so be it. This is cost of seeking for knowing.
Black Mage be like, my circle I stay. Hey, I got out of Black Mage before I got corrupted. Now I'm Red Mage, which is slightly less bad. Hells take you in your damn seeking.
Wise uplanders find happiness in Illuminati rule. Unwise uplanders, Utopia does not need.
I want his cat so bad. Look at it. So it's obey or die, then. The whole concept is grotesque. You start as a Black Mage, too? Oh, no. We're not so different, you and I. Oh, by the way, I do have Discord if you want to pop in, Lena. We have a whole section for showing off glams of Final Fantasy characters. No, Sid. Like the rest of the ideas set out in the Enigma Codex, Alexander is wonderful in itself. Perfect, even. But in the rush to realize its ideals, even the best of us can be led astray. Oh, so once upon a time these Illuminati were starry-eyed philanthropists, is that it? It was only after they got their hands on your perfect bloody codex that they turned into vicious killers. Tell me, was there any passage in particular that convinced them to abandon the last shred of empathy? Maxed it out in Stormblood when Endwalker released. I said, fuck it, I'm not playing this. It did seem kind of tedious after a point. A lot of managing the bar on the side. I cannot speak for the precise contents of the Codex. Not anymore. But I haven't forgotten everything I read. I think I can stop the core if you can get me close enough. You think you can, or you know you can. And what if its location? It's somewhere in the trunk. How close we are to that, I can't say.
Pshk! Roundrox can stay. 2 places of Roundrox are 1 yalm. So, by count of Roundrox, Crest of Whirlycogjine is only a little further.
Ha ha! Clever girl. You've been measuring how far we've come from the start. Fake Gamer Corner? Yep. That's me. The fakest of fake gamers. No one's actually commented on the name yet. You're the first person, Lena. I have actually a decent amount of people in my Discord, and no one's actually commented on the name. People just see, you know, my face and like, oh yeah, that's Tuleo's thing. Yeah, the Fake Gamer Corner. It's actually, my best friend proposed that name for a Discord. Alright, I propose we withdraw for the time being. I don't know what will happen once we breach the core, but I do know that we'll be better equipped to deal with it if we are rested and ready for anything. My dark past. All should be well enough. No one should have the power to choose who lives and who dies. The idea is too vile, too insidious to be left unchallenged. We have to act. If we don't, Alexander will awaken and the Illuminati will be unstoppable. Make no mistake, Tuleo. It's now or never.